So tell me, how did you guys meet?
So, actually it's a funny story. We almost didn't meet. It was Christmas time 3 years ago, and my friend was having a huge party, and I actually went home sick the day before from work. Woke up in the morning, had to call my friend and tell her I couldn't come because I just did not feel good. She understood and went back to sleep, and I woke up 2 hours later and miraculously felt fine. I don't know. So I ended up going, and if I hadn't gone, I would have been home.
And I wasn't going to go either. Turned out when I woke up that morning, all the power and electricity and water was out in my building. There was a pipe burst in my apartment building, and our landlord was going to kick all of us out, put us up in a hotel until they fixed the issue. So I was going to not go to this party because I had to find a place to stay. Turned out though it was also my friend's birthday, so I couldn't miss his birthday or I'd never hit the end of it. So I ran to the gym, took a shower there, and then went straight to where the party was. And I was hanging out with one of my buddies when this pretty little thing walked up.
So I recognized his friend Isaac because I knew him, so I went over to say hello. And I hadn't met John Paul yet, so I introduced myself. And I asked him if he was from around here, and he said no, he was from Oklahoma. So I just assumed that he was here because he went to school here. So actually,
I actually went to school in Seattle.
Yeah, and my favorite band is from Seattle, and it turns out it's his favorite band. So we bonded over that, and then I ended up walking away.
Yep. She walked away. She grabbed my cell phone out of my pocket, put her phone number in it, then left. And you know, that was a little weird. I looked at my buddy Isaac. He nodded at me. He kind of knew what that meant. I was like, all right, nice. I ended up giving her a text a few days later, and then we emailed and called each other for a while, and then went out on our first date. And
now here we are.
Last first date.
Okay, so the day that we got engaged, we ended up, it was during college football season, and we usually watch football every weekend for it. So this one weekend was the bye weekend from the team that he loves. So he said we could do anything I wanted to do. So I said that we should go to Gloucester. I wanted to go to Hammond Castle, which is this place I've been to a lot when I was a kid, so it had sentimental value to me with my family. So we got to walk around there. I hadn't been there in probably 15 years, and it was so much fun. And then we ended up going to downtown Rockport because it's really pretty, it's on the water. I hadn't been there in years, so we wanted to walk around there.
Throughout this whole day, I knew I was going to propose, so I had the ring in a backpack as we were walking around. And it looked kind of funny me carrying this backpack everywhere we went, but I kept telling her I was going to put my jacket in there because it was kind of windy, or I had her camera in there. So we go to this little shack that's there. We have the most incredible lobster we've ever had in our life. And immediately afterwards, we go take a little walk on the pier. We find this little section of the pier where no one's around. And we were sitting there and we're talking. And at first I was nervous. I was a nervous wreck, and I didn't want to drop the ring in the water. So I asked her, hey, if one of us falls in, there's got to be an easy way up. And we noticed like a little down the way, a ladder sticking out of the water. So I figured if I drop the ring, I can jump in, grab it, and get myself back out.
If I drop it, I'm kind of clumsy.
Yeah. So we're just looking at the ocean for a little bit, and then I reached back to grab.
You got the camera first.
Yeah, I had the backpack behind us, and I went to grab the ring. But I knew she thought something was up, so I said, oh yeah, I'm grabbing the camera to take a picture of us. Sure enough, I grabbed the ring, I bring it out, and I proposed.
And I said yes. I was very excited. And we shifted back so we didn't fall in the water because I'm kind of clumsy. So that was really exciting. Got to call our family and friends. And I was very happy because it was in a town, and that was really sentimental to me. And it just made it that much more special. So.
I mean, it mean the world to us, and as you can tell, it's February, it's freezing. Any extra money we have, we'll go to a nice honeymoon where it's nice and warm. We get out of this town that we love, go to a beach. But in all honesty, it would mean a lot.
Yes. It really would though.
My name is John Paul Nguyen.
I'm Abby Lesniak.
And we are getting married on August 1st, 2009 at the Courtyard by Marriott in Boston. So thank you, and please consider us, and we hope we win.